Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast.
Josh, what's one thing that your beautiful wife, Paige, does that makes you think, oh my God, here we go again?
Listening. Oh my God. There have been so many.
As I was writing that question, I was like, if Josh asked me this, I would say skip.
Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A mother's dream, premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine, it's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys, we're just so good guys. Whoa.
Josh, this was even too much for my wife, okay? She's company coming over tonight. She's hosting a Mahjong game. Mahjong is all the rave. You know that, okay? Everybody's playing Mahjong. I'm not even kidding. Everybody's playing Mahjong.
Okay.
She cleaned the house. She says, if you can do me a favor over the next 24 hours, I have people coming over tonight. Do you mind not sitting on the couch? What are you, nuts? I can't. We're not allowed to have people know that our couches are used.
I mean, this is an apartment that you haven't been in for 6 months. It could not be cleaner.
No, Josh, the apartment is spotless. You could lick the floors. But heaven forbid one of the cushions looks used.
Oh,
that said,
boy.
I am a large individual. Like it's not like somebody small sitting on the couch. I definitely leave a mark. I do leave a mark. Maybe we need to get a couch that has a slightly better spring back, but then those aren't cozy, you know?
I secretly vacillate between thinking your level of fear of your wife is endearing and also, what are you, nuts?
By the way, it's nuts. It's nuts. But Josh, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I'm better for it. Otherwise, this guy unchecked, no good.
What's that look like?
That's probably like 400 pounds in Atlantic City.
That guy sounds like the tits.
I don't even know. That would be my nickname. I'm the tits.
Tits Soffer over there is huffing caffeine and playing baccarat.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I see you with lo mein noodles at a pie gow table telling people about, your crazy times at yeshiva.
What a dream. Now that I'm back in the city, I really need to eat some Chinese food, Josh. This is the Mecca. This is it. If you want to order in Chinese, it's here. Florida doesn't have the same options. There's actually one place that I've been dying to try in Fort Lauderdale. They say it's called Rainbow Palace. Apparently it's very famous, fine china. Haven't made my way there, but Josh, you got any corner, you pick up delicious Chinese food. I haven't ordered it yet, though. I need to. It makes me sick, though. It makes me sick. I shouldn't order it. By the way, this is the mind of a mentally ill person. Okay? I go to you. I say, Josh, I should order Chinese food. As I'm talking to you about ordering Chinese food, I'm convincing myself it's not good for me. I won't feel good. Okay, I can't eat any of it. This is a mentally ill brain.
I think that's corrective. I think that's healthy. You're just unfamiliar with health.
Yeah.
I think you do what a healthy person does, which is think through the drink. Like, I'd love to have a drink amongst friends, but I would not like to go down on a man named Randy in exchange for fentanyl later this week, which is where it'll lead.
The tits loves Randy, okay?
Tits is Randy.
Tits is Randy. Tits is Randy. You're so right. Maybe this is just my brain growing up. It's correcting itself. It's saying, I want Chinese food, but Ben, we know after 34 long years, that Chinese food isn't going to make you feel good.
I would go in and I would get a couple of things. I would go in before 4 o'clock so I could get a lunch special. And I would get one with egg roll, hot and sour soup. And I would get just the fried chicken wings platter with fried rice, bunch of sweet and sour sauce on it, bunch of hot sauce on it. And then separately, I would get an egg drop soup, fried wontons, and a General Chow's chicken with rice. Keep your broccoli. What are you trying to prove?
Oh my God, Josh, that sounds like a fucking dream. It's that sweet and sour sauce, that radioactive color.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a neon orangey pink. It's really good when it's pink.
It's red, but all I'm seeing is green.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's going to make you feel terrible later. Speaking of terrible, Josh, on Wednesday, I was struck in the middle of the night with norovirus. I'm not going into it. Down for the count on Wednesday. Thursday, recovery. Friday night, Claudia has a dinner, and I'm feeling much better. I feel great. The great Ruby is asleep. I say to myself, Josh, I haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm going to treat myself. And I ordered in Thai food, Josh.
Oh God, your vice.
Oh,
your mistress.
This was, I ordered, and this is light.
Thai girl over.
This is light, Josh. This is light. I ordered veggie spring rolls with that beautiful, like lightly acidic dipping sauce. You know the Thai dipping sauce I'm talking about? That's like a little.
We all do. It's got the little specks in it. Those little fun peppers.
Yes. I dunk them in and I save a little on the side because I'm then going to pour it on my pad Thai later. I open up my pad Thai, I get extra tofu. I get a big side of peanut sauce. And Josh, it was so unbelievably delicious. I wanted to cry. Now, let me tell you, I finished it. I didn't feel good. The fact that I had 2 spring rolls and 1 pad Thai, that's it. In the past, and I didn't feel good. In the past, I would have ordered, no joke, 2 orders of spring rolls, a Thai crepe dumpling, which is my favorite, but I skipped it, a pad Thai and a pad CU. How could one have finished that? Do you ever think to yourself during those days where you could really eat? Because you can't eat like that anymore. Has there ever been do you ever think to yourself, how could I eat like that? How could I physically do that?
Yeah, I mean, you grow up without a dad and on Nickelodeon, and you can put it away like that.
But it's crazy.
That's trauma
though.
building blocks.
You think that's what it is? Like it's just you can just eat and eat and eat and eat. It's so
but
crazy.
What do you think? And I don't mean to therapize it, right? But
I don't know why, Josh.
But you have a wonderful, and you admittedly have a bit of a wonderful disposition. Not that you're without your surus, you have meshagas, you know, as we all have, but it's a wonderful trait about you, right? Like you say, you do live on the rosy side of the street, you know, more so than not. And so when you were packing it away as a kid like that, do you think that addiction aspect, was it tied to any trauma or was it just pure addiction?
I have to assume it was just pure addiction and a love for food. There's certainly no familial, thank God, I'm a very fortunate person. Best parents, there's nothing there that would trigger it. That said, my parents were big eaters. We grew up in a house of eating. My dad was a caterer.
Right. There's no way you grew up with the healthiest of eating environments.
Oh no.
Okay,
I grew up in I guess actually the only thing to unpack would be I grew up in a house where there's bad foods and good foods and diet culture exists immediately, which we've spoken about on this podcast regularly. I think I was eating Smart Ones at 13. I tried my dad's liquid OptiFast diet at 16. I tried all of these things to lose weight. I did everything but go to fat camp. But everything else, I was dieting since I was 10 years old. And I actually had this conversation with Claude last night. We're just talking about Ruby, it's not even about keeping him slim. It's how do we not fuck up his head as it relates to food? And I think a lot of it is what I just said, that there aren't good foods and bad foods. I think that's really what messed me up. And I still have it to this day, where I consider Chinese food a bad food. It's a bad food the way I eat it. Doesn't mean it's a bad food. You can go and have General Chow's chicken and not be bad. It's just if you eat it till you're sick, obviously that's a problem, right? But
the poison's always in the dose, but you're right. And I see it my older son is much more, has a little bit more of that obsessive gene, and he's tall and thin and gorgeous. And yet we have to police what he eats because left to his own devices, he doesn't see an issue with, like, every day in theory, he's having a cheat meal just because he's eating like a kid, right? Like every day he's either having pancakes for breakfast or, you know, a big burger or a chicken, you know what I mean? Like, and then we try to put a health halo around it and bookend it with healthy meals. And so, but like, left to his own devices, he'll make the wrong decision all the time. And it's like, how do you limit him without fucking him up?
Yeah, it's really, really tricky. It's really tricky because technically you should have a cheat meal every day. It shouldn't even be called a cheat meal. It should be called balance.
Like, yeah, I mean, he's a kid, right? So it's like,
no, but I'm saying even not kids, like let's say adults, like if you every single day, one of your meals was not healthy, but your other two are perfectly healthy, I think that's like a fine life of moderation, mate, right? I can't do that. I can't do that though, which is again my problem. If I have a bad meal, now I'm better about it. But back, I don't know, four years ago, if I had a bad breakfast, Josh, if I started with pancakes, my lunch is bad, my dinner is bad, and then I'm in a bad cycle until I tell myself that I'm starting a diet.
Yeah, it's interesting that for you, it triggers the wheels are off. Like for me, more so than not, I go, if I have a crazy lunch, I just go, I'm fasting for the rest of the day.
Have you been to Apply-a-Bowls? You guys have Apply-a-Bowls?
Acai type thing.
So they have a beautiful part of their menu that's just plain steel-cut oatmeal. You add your toppings. Fantastic, Josh. I had a little oatmeal this morning. I had some strawberries, I had some bananas, and I had a couple of walnuts. Feel wonderful. This is great.
Do you know that joke about walnuts?
No, tell me.
What do you call nuts on the wall?
Walnuts?
What do you call nuts on a chest?
Chestnuts?
What do you call nuts on a chin?
Chin nuts?
Deez nuts. Woo! Yeah. Yeah.
These nuts. Oh, it's funny. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Mint Mobile. Folks, I don't know about you, but I like keeping my money where I can see it. Unfortunately, traditional big wireless carriers also seem to like keeping my money too. After years of overpaying for wireless, I finally got fed up with crazy high wireless bills, bogus fees, and quote, free perks that actually cost more in the long run, and so I switched to Mint Mobile. Folks, long gone are the days we're overpaying for wireless, okay? Mint Mobile has fantastic service. Let me tell you, fraction of the cost. Stop paying for wireless Stop overpaying for wireless just because that's how it's always been. Mint exists purely to fix that. Mint Mobile is here to rescue with premium wireless plans starting at just $15 a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text, delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Bring your own phone and number, activate with eSIM in minutes, and start saving immediately. No long-term contracts, no hassle, no problems. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for just $15 a month. Folks, I used to use these overpriced wireless carriers, and that's a what are you nuts? Why are you paying more for the same, if not inferior service? Mint Mobile is it. If you like your money, Mint Mobile is for you. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/goodguys. That's mintmobile.com/goodguys. Disclaimer, upfront payment of $45 for 3 months. 5 gigabyte plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Ollie. Folks, 91% of dog parents say their pup is an important member of the family. In fact, 40% would even say they would save their dog over a human stranger. Safe to say people are obsessed with their dogs. And if anyone gets being obsessed with their dog, it's me. Okay, we've had dogs in the past, died of tragic illnesses. We don't have to go into Theo. It's a terrible story, but we loved that boy. Now we have Romeo. We love Romeo too. And let me tell you, if you're obsessed with your dog, you love them, you got to check out Ollie. Because Ollie cares about your dog. They're relentless about delivering the best food and experience for you and your dog. And they give you a way to check in on their health. Folks, Ollie is all about the food and then the end-to-end experience. Okay, with the food, Ollie's fresh recipes are delivered by real chefs and backed by vet nutritionists. This end-to-end experience, let me talk you through it, okay? From the moment you start your subscription, everything is tailored to your pup. The meals are perfectly portioned. It's not that you're getting the same food. You have a Great Dane, I have a King Charles Cavalier. This is not a one-size-fits-all approach, okay? You get it in your pup tanner, cute little name, and Scoop for easy storing and serving. They thought of everything. And their health check-ins, which is the best part with Ollie, okay? With Ollie, you don't just get the food. Through their app, you can actually check in on your dog's health with real vets. Just by uploading a picture of them, their team can check on your dog's weight, digestion, teeth, coat, because they're obsessed with making sure your pup is as healthy as can be. This is the one-stop shop you need, not just the bag that you go and buy at the pet store where you don't know if they are even eating the good things, okay? Ollie's the great things, and they check in on your pet's health. They care about all of it. They care about your pet. That's why I love Ollie, because I care about my pet. I care about my pet. They care about our pets. Everybody cares about the pets. It's incredibly important. Get ready for both you and your pup to be obsessed. Head to ollie.com/goodguys. Tell them all about your dog and use code GOODGUYS to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer an obsession guarantee. If you're not completely obsessed, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/goodguys and enter code GOODGUYS to get 60% off your first box. Ollie, feed the obsession. I was going to say, all this sad food talk, I'm sorry, we've therapized. I want to talk positively about food. I went to there are two restaurants, okay? One, I went to Polo Bar Saturday night.
Don't talk positively about food because food is a ruse. It's fake.
I went to Polo Bar. I went to Polo Bar Saturday night. You think that's a ruse? So good.
No, it's just food in general. It's just like we should all be living off Soylent, and it's enough already. This adoration, this obsession with food. I know. 3 times a day, I'm over it.
Okay, that's so true. I completely agree. We should be having one beautiful meal a day. I completely agree. And that one beautiful meal should be at Polo Bar. Or, and I have the menu, I can send it to you. Did you see that Catch reopened its stores? People are saying it is amazing. I have to go.
I'm obsessed. I want to try.
Catch
to try.
used to be so good. And I have the menu. I'll just say I went to Polo Bar Saturday night.
What is Polo Bar for our dear listeners? I know it's to do with Ralph Lauren.
Yes, Polo Bar is the restaurant next to the Ralph Lauren on 55th Street and 5th Avenue. It is when I tell you, this is not you love to DM me, Ben, can I get a reservation at Carbone? No. Ben, can I get a reservation at Polo Bar? Literally, you would have to give me, impossible. I can't get a reservation at Polo Bar. Nobody can. Claudia can. Nobody can. Okay? Nobody. And we went, and it's not even the food, Josh. It's just the vibe. You walk in, and it's equestrian themed. It's Ralph Lauren.
It's Browns. It's Polo Bar.
It's Browns. It's horses. It's greens.
Would you believe Rugby Bar is rugby themed?
It is outstanding. Outstanding. The vibe.
What's the order
immaculate.
There? Is it American continental food, I would imagine?
Yeah, burgers, but they have a great Dover sole. I got a little potato with caviar, Josh. I looked at the people I was at dinner with. I was like, I'm going to order something really fucking stupid. I promise you I'm paying for it. But I'm ordering something really fucking stupid. These little pillowy potatoes, Josh, with a dollop of caviar on top. Insane.
Wow.
Insane. They have a Reuben that's cut up into like 8 pieces that people love to order.
I don't like hearing Reubens cut up in 8 pieces. I know. Because of my darling nephew.
I know.
We don't talk like this.
No, single Reuben. Single. Big Reuben. Big bite. Big bite. They have a great Caesar salad. They have a great tuna tartare. Their burger they're known for. It's just great, Josh.
And what's the new catch menu? Because I saw it on Brian Kelly's Instagram ad or his story, and it looked insane.
I was going to say this is. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you.
I saw that there was a fried chicken bite with caviar that looked kind of crazy.
This menu, Josh.
Man. And then maybe we could talk about the food at Coachella.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. Coachella, is Coachella officially an ick?
Definitely. Definitely. For me.
It's the ick.
I think so. Josh.
But do we have to give...
Look at this
menu. What happened
to
Bonnaroo? no one talks about Bonnaroo.
I agree. Let's talk more about Bonnaroo. Look at this menu. Okay, I have to get landscape mode. How do I rotate my?
Go get your readers, you old bastard.
Literally, I'm 100. I'm turning into my dad. Okay, we're going through this menu, Josh. What's poking out at you here? Okay, we're going down. I'm sure the salad's delicious. The Toyosu selection, flown in from the Toyosu market. Hamachi watermelon crudo, truffle sashimi, crudo to catch, ahi tuna pizza. Josh, we've just started, okay? We've just started. They used to have it, Catch. I don't know if they still have it. They used to have this board. It was yellowtail tartare, tuna tartare, and salmon tartare, side by side, in a board, painted thin. This is... I have to go. Oh my God, this is it.
But let me ask you this, right? And this is going to be a good clip.
Yes.
The best version of different countries' foods in America is as good as the best version in their country. Like, why fly in that fish from a Japanese market when you could get it off the coast of Santa Barbara? It's just as good, if not better.
Money and marketing, Josh. Okay?
It's money and marketing. That's what I was going to say. M&M.
You can
Marshall Mathers.
You can charge way more money and you can market it. Okay?
That's right.
That's it. That's it. By the way,
wrong.
I don't know this. I'm sure the Catch isn't doing this. I'm not going and vetting was this flown in from Toyosu. Okay.
What, am I going to ask for a passport?
Is it illegal, Josh, to do that?
Sure.
Would that be considered false advertising? It would.
Yeah.
It would.
Fraud.
Wow. Yikes. Yeah. I think there are a couple of people that are probably doing the wrong. Not Catch. Catch, I'm sure they're flying in from Toyosu. Okay?
Catch is known for their legitimacy.
Their legitimacy and what they do with Toyosu, for sure. Okay? But these other places, Josh, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about this? You put on the menu the specific type of salmon. How do I know? Farm-raised, Norwegian,
true. What, am
Atlantic.
I going to ask it? You know?
No.
Yeah.
I can't ask it. It's dead. And before it was dead, it couldn't speak.
And what do you think about this? Because I have heard this, that farm-raised, never mind. What were you saying?
I've heard it, Josh. I think what you were going to say is that a farm-raised salmon has died. Was that what you were going to say?
I do know that farm-raised salmon has died, but as we know from the great Max Lugavere, that it's NBD, no big deal. In fact, it's kind of a vitamin, xanthanin or whatever it is.
By the way, I believe that. It doesn't mean it's not icky. Like, I'm totally with that it could still be fine, better for you. That said, it's kind of like getting a tomato that's brown and dyeing it red. It's just, there's just something strange about it.
I think I heard it is that, like, because there's the Costco sashimi hack, right? Where people are getting tuna and salmon from Costco and turning it into sashimi. And they said, first of all, anything called sushi grade is a total marketing ploy. Fake.
Yes.
And that if it's farm raised, it means it doesn't have worms. It doesn't have any critters in it.
Yes.
And only the wild fish you have to worry about being out there, hanging out, getting parasites. Because I'm going to say it here first, wild fish have STDs, okay?
I'm sure they do.
Don't get me a salmon with chlamydia.
No, we don't want that. We absolutely don't want that.
And I avoid chlamydia from fucking. You think I want to get it from salmon? Such a boring way.
No, the worst way. Get it from salmon. No good. Miss me on that.
Unless her name is Salmon. You think Bill Gates was hooking up with a couple girls named Salmon over on Epi Island?
I don't think that you want chlamydia from a girl named Salmon. I'd rather get it from Salmon.
That wouldn't be awful. Maybe it would be.
I love it.
Thank God.
PH, sushi grade tuna, quickly. The term sushi grade, you're so right. Such fraud. It's a cure. You have a piece of fish, you turn it into sushi, or you turn it into lox if you wait too long. That's it. There's levels to this shit.
Right.
But you cure it. Salt and sugar, 30 minutes in the fridge, take it off, all of a sudden it's sushi grade. It's a little shiny. It's a little soft. It's a little more delicious. You wait 2 days, Josh, you have lox.
But
more
it's
you
so
know.
true, because if you watch like that Jiro Dreams of Sushi documentary about
Yes.
the famous sushi chef in the Tokyo subway, sushi is rice. It's actually about the rice, which is wild. But when you taste good rice at a great sushi place, you're like, oh, I see. Oh, I see what I've been missing.
It's all of it. It's all of it. But yeah, if you go to a store and buy a sushi grade tuna and you try to make sushi without doing anything else, you're going to be very disappointed.
Yeah.
Very disappointed. Wow.
Not fun. Why are almost all sushi chefs men? Is that because it's the only place that makes sense anymore? No, I'm kidding.
Josh,
I'm kidding.
this is a good question.
Sorry, Olivia.
This is a good question.
It's because of their hands. It's because of the hand size and the natural. I mean, obviously, women, like everything, could come in and after a couple of years,
they got big
beat us
hands.
at everything.
Women got big hands. Some, not all of them. Some
it's
women
the
have
heat
big
of the hand. It's the touch. It's the way. It's whatever version of sushi we're used to is made from the hands of men.
Wow.
Just like the way they get turned on in the hands of a man.
I never even thought about sushi being so gay. But it is. It is.
Yeah, you're being fed by a dude.
The whole experience. You sit at the omakase bar. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I'm being fed by a random middle-aged Japanese man.
You're low. You're basically on your knees.
Oh my God.
Well, speaking of food, did you know there was an outrageous $25 pizza slice at Coachella that's allegedly making people seriously ill? Pukechella?
Oh,
it's
God.
not just the beats that are sick. Justin Bieber's lazy performance is apparently not the only thing making Coachella attendees' stomachs turn. Revelers claim they have fallen ill after attending the 2026 Music Fest this past weekend, having overpriced pizza at the vendor Spicy Pie per viral video blowing up online. So let's not ruin a restaurant. If there was something, like food poisoning happens, maybe it had to do with it, maybe it didn't, who knows. But apparently people paid $25 for pizza and did not feel great after.
For a slice.
Yeah, for a slice.
Just don't know why they do this. I saw these menu items. I think it was a Post article too. And it just, you're paying so much money for the ticket. Like, why can't you just charge a little bit more for the ticket and then make the food just like a little approachable? Like, that's what I loved about the Masters. The Masters was also this weekend. Once you're at the Masters, I don't think the food prices have changed that dramatically in a long time. It's really not that expensive. Like, I don't know why Coachella's not making their money from the food. They're definitely making their money from the drinks. You want to gouge people out on alcohol? No problem. You keep water low and you keep food low. I just think it's fucked up. Like, you're there for 3 days. You need to eat, right? Like, people are starving unless you're letting them, and you can't even bring in like a protein bar. They won't let you do that, I don't think.
It's because Coachella is charging people to be a vendor there, right? So now they have to cover their overhead. So if you're this random pizza joint and you had to pay, I mean, what would it be?
Yeah.
$10,000 to be there for the weekend?
Probably.
Something like that.
Probably.
And then, so that's
Yeah,
a
you're
lot
right.
of fucking pizza. I mean, there's good margins in pizza, but you got to sell.
No, I'm not blaming I'm blaming the festival organizers. I'm not blaming the individual vendors.
No,
the
I
vendors,
agree with you. It's a bad cycle, I'm saying, right? Like Coachella shouldn't charge them so much, and then they have to charge the people.
It's also, if you're serving alcohol, I've never really thought about this, but if you're serving alcohol at an event and you know that people are on drugs, certainly some type of food needs to be an approachable amount of money. Otherwise, people are just going to get sick. People probably, it's not like, I don't think that the person got sick, by the way, from a slice of pizza. They probably got sick from too much Molly, okay? Or they probably got sick from making out with somebody who just touched their ass. Like, Coachella is nutty. All these festivals are nutty. I don't think that you got food poisoning from a slice of pizza. I'm calling BS on that.
Yeah, I don't really know, but one sort of PSA I will give people is if you are on the drugs and you're eating drugs and drinking beers at a festival and you have to go, God forbid, to the hospital, or there's plenty of medics there. If you start to feel a little wonky, tell them what you're on. They're not going to arrest you. They're just there to save you. Always be honest with the doctor, but they need to know kinda.
Can somebody arrest you? I've always wondered this. Can you be arrested for being on Molly?
Sure.
You could.
But
You could.
It would be really, you'd have to be a real asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and again,
interesting.
they're not going to go, the medic's not going to go get the cop, right? The medic's just there being like, I need to know what to give you. And if you're on this drug, I probably should stick away from these couple things.
Yeah, I feel like we should change that law. I totally agree that if you're holding drugs, you could get arrested for holding drugs because maybe you were selling it. You probably weren't. You were probably just taking it, whatever. But if you're on drugs, I definitely think that less people would be scared to tell a medic that they're on Molly if they weren't worried about getting in trouble. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Yasso. Folks, I love Yasso. Claudia loves Yasso. Josh loves Yasso. I'm sure Paige loves Yasso. My whole family loves Yasso. Your whole family loves Yasso. We love Yasso. You know, they were making those bars, healthy bars, Greek yogurt. They were delicious. I love the one that's coated in chocolate, that like crunchy shell. Unbelievable. But they heard us, okay? They said, you know, take our healthy pop and we're going to give you a scoopable healthy Greek yogurt. We're talking around 400 calories, 19 grams of protein, better for you nutrition, but let me tell you, tastes like a dream. Creamy frozen Greek yogurt, delicious taste, but better for you, around 400 calories, 19 grams of protein per container. And I know what you're thinking, Ben, all these healthy ice creams give me a bellyache. Not this one, okay? I've had it. I've had the whole container too. They say serving size. Serving size is a whole spoonable, okay? Maybe not Yasso, okay? Maybe they don't say that. I say that. Ben says that, okay? You're going to sit down with the container and you have the self-control not to eat the whole spoonable. I'm telling you could eat the whole container of Yasso, in my experience, and feel great. Absolutely fantastic. And now through April 30th, Yasso is giving away 40,001 of their new spoonables. Head to yasso.com/goodguys to enter and upgrade your freezer. That's yasso.com/goodguys to enter and find full giveaway details, rules, and regulations. Find new Yasso spoonables at a grocery store near you. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at AG1. Folks, spring means more movement, trips, eating out, staying consistent with your health. Wherever the season takes you is incredibly important. And folks, AG1 travel packs make it easy to keep your routine. Whenever I travel, I'm traveling with AG1 travel packs. Whenever my dad travels, he travels with AG1 travel packs. Let me tell you, I love the travel packs so much. I use them even when I don't travel. The travel packs are just so unbelievably convenient. I see them there on the counter, and I'm remembered every single morning that I have a routine. I have a routine to have a big, beautiful glass of water with my AG1. And I know that if I have my AG1 in the morning with my glass of water, that my day is off to a hot start. Because let me tell you, I'm going to have that sustained energy throughout the entire day. It's going to be wonderful on my tummy. And let me tell you, with 75 plus ingredients, including 5 clinically studied probiotic strains, AG1 replaces the need for a multivitamin, probiotics, and more. It's never been easier, literally never been easier to keep your health on track. You know that I've been taking AG1 for years. I absolutely love it. It's the best way to start my morning. And honestly, I feel lost without it on days that I don't take it. So go to drinkag1.com/goodguys to get an AG1 flavor sampler and a bottle of vitamin D3K2 for free in your AG1 welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order. That's a $72 value, yours completely free while supplies last. Go to drinkag1.com/goodguys.
What else did you see from Coachella? Because
I just saw the prices. Like I saw there was like a menu board of prices of food. You want me to pull it up?
Please.
Yeah.
While you do that, I'll say the pop singer pokes fun at Justin Bieber's bizarre Coachella 2026 performance. What the F? What did he mean? Pop singer Zara Larsson shared her candid reaction to Justin Bieber's Coachella 2026 performance. It's giving "Let's smoke and watch YouTube," the 28-year-old wrote over footage of herself and her friends streaming Saturday's headlining set from the Indio, California Music Festival. So yeah, I guess, basically Bieber sat for most of it, sang kind of karaoke to his own songs, but Bieber can do no wrong in my book. What do you think, Ben?
This is who wrote that article, The Post?
And that was from the New York Post. Again, to all barristers, solicitors, arbitrators, judges, mentors, mentees, mediators, paralegals, bailiffs, deputies, and anyone working in the county court system. That was an article from, you guessed it, the New York Post. All our articles are from there.
Oh, place. It's one search.
Oh my God.
I know. Yeah, look, anybody who complained about Bieber, from what I saw, just isn't like a real fan of Bieber, like an old school fan. Like this was meant for, I saw somebody post about this. This was meant for like the girl who was 11 years old when he was 13, who fell in love with him, and he played so much old school stuff, and he went through his, he had his like, yeah. And he just like gave them everything, apparently very raw. And I think real fans loved it. Did you see Teddy Swims? I wish I went to that.
He performed?
Yeah. And he brought up Vanessa Carlton and sang 1,000 Miles. That had my heart. Okay. He brought up the Jonas Brothers and sang something, but it's like when Kelly Clarkson on her show does karaoke and she just owns the song now. I think he's the same way. I hear him sing something. I'm like, oh, 1,000 Miles is Teddy Swims. Okay. It's yours. Also, he is a beautiful individual. He is a big, beautiful boy. I just want to give him a hug. One of us.
Oh my God. Stacey O'Brien, my mother-in-law, she loves Teddy Swims. I'm giving even my beautiful Irish, German, Catholic mother-in-law, old Jewish lady voice. I love Teddy Swim. I'd like to do a breaststroke with him. I'd like to go swimming with Teddy. No, she's awesome. But yeah, we love, God. I mean, I've been a fan of Teddy Swim since when back in the day, like 10 years ago, he did a cover of Mario's You Should Let Me Love You on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, let me tell you, I put that on when, Paige and I want to canoodle. We wind up not canoodling, but I like the song.
He's got such a good rasp. I saw a comment which was like, I saw a comment under one of the posts that was like, this is who Jelly Roll thinks he is. And I chuckled. No shade to Jelly Roll, but I chuckled.
No shade to Jelly Roll. I don't know a lot of Jelly Roll's music, but I've never had a Jelly Roll. So I don't know, but shout out to him.
I've had at least 1 million Jelly Rolls. So
what is it, like a jelly donut?
No, oh wait, I'm thinking jelly rings. Sorry. 1 million jelly rings.
Wait, you thought that
you've never had a jelly ring?
Singing down south, drugging and drinking man named himself after a Jewish candy? This is challah. Jelly ring.
This is halava. That's an amazing rap name.
This is young halava and this is young marshmallow twist.
Marshmallow twist. That's good stuff. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Josh, I have the Coachella menu board in case you can't. Right. So it's the Vial Street Foods board, and this is from Delish. A gyro, Josh, $20. A Greek salad, $15. That seems appropriate. A Greek salad with meat, $20. Good price. Falafel, $15. Chicken Caesar wrap, $18. I don't see issues here.
Yeah,
this is tough.
Not like, they're pricey, but not insane.
This is pretty bad. Fresh cut chips, $14.
Oh, fresh cut.
Carne asada chips, $20. Sounds delicious. Bacon.
Could you imagine working a fryer in the desert midday making fresh cut chips? Oy.
No, I can't. Oh, wait. Okay. That was not even a bad one. Okay. San Matteo Pizza, their charcuterie board is $40.
But what's on it and how big?
Yeah, honestly.
Is this feeding 4?
I highly doubt it feeds 4, but there is truffle prosciutto, Italian sweet salami, mortadella, Italian spicy salami, fresh burrata cheese, baby arugula. None of this seems so bad. I'm not going to name the place. There was a chicken place that had a chicken sandwich with fries for $30, chicken tenders for $26, fries for $12. That's pretty steep.
But it's not insane.
Josh, you want to do a little moron mail?
Sure.
Moron mail submissions have been through the roof. You're writing into goodguyspodcast1@gmail.com. Let me tell you, they are fantastic. Keep them up. Hey guys, I'm 32, married. We just had our first kid 6 months ago. My wife's incredible, doing the most, no complaints there. You think she has a bullet to his head as he's writing this? But recently she started doing this thing where she'll ask me to watch the baby for, quote, 20 minutes so she can shower, which of course I say yes to. Totally normal. The issue is it's never 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes, then she's blow drying her hair. She's doing skincare, reorganizing the bathroom drawer. Suddenly I'm on solo dad duty for an hour and 15 minutes without warning. Again, of course, it's my kid. I'm happy to do it. That said, don't sell me on 20 minutes. Am I crazy for this?
Communication is so hard. I thought I was good at it until I got married. It sounds like a failure in communication.
Yeah, I think it's also, if it's ongoing, this is a strong term, but she's a liar. If it's ongoing. If it's once in a while, you got to cut her some slack. But that, I could see if she does that every single day, hey, I'll be back in 20 and you're back in an hour and 15. My wife would never do that to me. I would unintentionally do that to my wife, by the way. Not in regards to Ruby, because I'm very, very, very aware of that. But in regards to something else, like, hey, I'm going to grab a coffee. I'll be right back. And then I take a phone call and I'm back 20 minutes after I said I would be there, which isn't a problem. It's only a problem if you're trying to be on a schedule with somebody, if she's waiting for me, if she's doing something, right? So this is only a problem if you had something that you needed to do. Like if he's working, I don't know. I tend to side with her, but I kind of want to side with him.
It's a hard thing. I think the easy solution is to start assuming that when she says 20, that it's going to be an hour. And so plan for that. Sure. And then also just say to her in the times where you can't facilitate it, go, happy to do 20, but it's got to be a tight 20. And my wife and I will say that to each other. Like, because sometimes there's this great new TikTok about a guy who likes to go into stores. He's like, don't go into a store with me unless you want to dibble dabble. He's like, because I'd be dibbling dabbling all over the store. I want to dibble dabble and I want to look at shit. Like, that's me. And so I will dibble dabble my time.
That's
and
me.
It's same thing with me in the shower. Like I'm spot-searing around. I'm listening to a podcast. So I'll take 30 minutes, but I can get it done in 12 if you say, hey, I need to type 15. So I think that's what you have to communicate.
Of course. I'm just thinking that it sounds like this is just like a different type of a husband and wife relationship. Like, are you ever waiting for Paige? I think our wives are similar, which is why I asked that question. I think that there are a lot of husbands where the stereotypical wife, he's ready, she's an hour late getting dressed. That's at least like what like the TV, that's not at all. Like Claudia is always ready before me. Always.
Yes. I know, but I also like, there will definitely be times where I'll be with the kids and she would probably say the same of me. And I'll be like, I haven't seen Paige in an hour and she's in bed, like doing work, like, or
sure.
like, and I'll be like, oh, I thought you'd come back down and check in.
It's like that Homer Simpson meme. She's backed into the bushes.
Yeah. And I'll be like, where'd you go? But then she knows with me, right? Like if I say I'm going to Equinox for an hour, it'll probably be closer to an hour and a half to hour 45, unless you tell me we have a drag out deadline, cannot mess around, because I'm going to go, I'm going to work out for an hour, but then maybe I'll shower and do a quick schwitz, or I might like stop at the Earth Bar and treat myself to a delicious smoothie.
I think you gave tremendous advice about 5 minutes ago, which is start communicating the actual amount of time that something is truly going to take you. It's a much better way to live. I started doing that with golf. Like I would always communicate like, oh, I'll be back by 3. When could I be back by 3? Yeah. If there's no traffic, if there isn't like things that are unforeseen, like it's not important enough to say 3. I should just say 4. Because then if I'm back at 3, it's always a win. You're back early? No, great. But if I'm back at 3:15 and I said 3 or 3:30 and I said 3, it's more annoying. Whatever. Over communicate and communicate the right amount of time. I think that's right.
What's another piece of mail?
Hey, Ben and Josh. I'm 28, live in Miami, and my roommate Sophie has a boyfriend who basically lives with us now, except he doesn't pay rent. He's here 5 to 6 nights a week. Yikes. Showers here, works from our kitchen table, has a toothbrush in our bathroom. I've been trying to be chill because I don't want to be that roommate, but here's where he crossed the line. I got home from work yesterday and he was alone in the apartment. No Sophie, just him sitting on our couch watching TV, eating my leftovers. I was so thrown, I didn't even say anything, just went to my room and texted her like, is he supposed to be here? She said, yeah. I told him that he could stay here. Do I say something and risk making my living situation unbearable? Or is this just something I'm supposed to accept now that she has a boyfriend?
No, say it. Say it now. Let it out. Blow it up. Let it go.
Yeah, this isn't right. If anything, they should be paying, he should be paying rent, or the girl should be paying more in rent, right?
Yeah.
If it's 3 people now, is it about the rooms, Josh, or is it about the people?
People.
People. I think so too. Higher electric. I don't know if you pay for water, groceries. Also, just like if you have a roommate, your apartment's probably not that big. Having this like big naked man eating a bunch of food on your couch is also a real eyesore. And you don't have anywhere that you can go to just escape that big man. It's just terrible.
He's eating your food in the living room. You got first of all, your roommate has a fetish for dopes.
Dopes.
Big, dumb dopes. Big, burly, dumb dopes with his big, fat fingers eating your penne leftovers that you were looking forward to. This is really, you can't, who said, was it Dr. Phil? You can't fix dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way,
what I mean?
What a quote. He's so right. You can't fix dumb.
Yeah, your roommate's a dum-dum. Her boyfriend's a bigger dum-dum. And you just need to like check out of that mess, lay down the law, or start looking for a new place.
Yeah, it's terrible. Ugh, I forgot that was even a thing. Like you'd have a roommate, and I guess then it didn't really bother me because I was young and I didn't care. Now, if I had a roommate and there was just randomly a stranger in my living room, terrible. Like maybe we're too tightly wound now.
I used to date this girl,
Leonard.
Charlene.
Leonard.
And that's definitely not a code name, Charlene. And she lived with her roommate, Diener. Charlene and Diener. And but and Charlene and I dated for like 6 months, but it was like very much more of just like a real regular hookup type situation. And I was like the phantom of the night, my boy. Like I would pop in around 10:30, 11. We'd hang out for a couple hours. I'd say hi to Diener. And then around 1:30 or 2, maybe like over that 6 months, there were 3 or 4 times I slept over. But mostly it was like around 1:30 or 2, driving back home. Sometimes I'd hit the McDonald's on the way home and just be like, good for you, Josh. You're living.
Good for you, Josh. You were living.
Yeah, let's get a Shamrock Shake and be proud of ourselves.
Delicious. It's like a reward. You have a what are you nuts?
Yeah, our what are you nuts moment of the week are our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever's sticking in your craw. This one is going to be good once I find it. Oh, I'm over this thing where I'm going to be abused through technology about the strength of my password. Leave me alone. Password weak. Password weak. Password strong. It's like, listen, I didn't ask for your opinion. Okay. If I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exclamation point, no one clip that. But if I want it to be that, I don't need to know that my password choosing is weak. Okay. Let me get hacked. I want to be hacked. You let me.
It's also a them problem, Josh. Why am I getting hacked? Like it's me. I put it in. If it's not me and they put it in, don't let them in. Okay?
That's right.
Don't let them in. You're basically like a doorman in the sky. Just because somebody walks up to my doorman and says, hey, I'm Ben. You're not Ben. You don't look like Ben. I know Ben. Why don't they know you by now? Why doesn't the server cloud know you by now? We don't have AI to know you.
Can't we just do it by face?
By the way, yeah,
Pass
we should. That's great. And then all of a sudden somebody's going to cut off your head and use your face.
Right.
But at least you won't be around to see that it was weak. Okay?
God, punch me out of this matrix.
You won't be around to see that it was weak. My what are you nuts, Josh? I've never experienced this before. This is first time this has ever happened to me. We take the sweet Ruby to brunch on Saturday, okay? New York City. delicious brunch place. Okay. Walk in, I don't know, 11:30.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy. And they say, table for 3 plus a high chair. And he says, sorry, we don't have high chairs. What are you, nuts? How are you a restaurant? You don't have a high chair. This is, again, you're open for lunch in a very kid-friendly part of town. And this isn't like a dive bar. This is like a normal, like I get it if I went to a bar for brunch and got bar food. Maybe a bar isn't equipped to have a high chair. I think it's what are you nuts to not own a high chair as a restaurant.
I think you're going to find, though, about half of restaurants don't.
Then this is a problem. And this is going to be a repeat what are you nuts. I couldn't believe it. My sweet Ruby couldn't sit up and eat his pre-packed snacks. He had to sit in the stroller like some schlub. He's like, Papa, I want to eat my chicken stick that you made me. I'm like, I know, Ruby. I know. I'm so sorry. And I gave him the chicken stick and he got it all over the stroller in the foot muff. You know this foot muff?
I don't know. No.
Oh, keeps him warm. It's like a tucked in, it's like an insulated foot muff. I digress. It's what are you nuts? It's nuts. Just have a high chair.
But that's like, there's like half of all bathrooms don't have changing tables. And I would say 75% of men's bathrooms don't have a changing table.
Nuts.
I know, but this is where we're living.
We shouldn't be. Nuts. It's totally nuts. The only reason we all exist is because we were infants.
True.
Infants are a very much a part of society. You should have a place to change them and you should have a seat for them to sit in. You have a chair for me. I have a question, Josh. If there wasn't, you need it to be wheelchair accessible, right? What if all of a sudden there was no ramp? It's a law. It should be illegal to not have a high chair. Same thing.
Well, I think there's probably places that don't want you to bring your kids.
That makes sense to me. This wasn't that. It didn't feel like that. Like that I understand. Adults only, for sure. It's a little weird, swinging environment, but yeah, adults only, I get it. Right. But no, like 11:30, brunch, Upper East Side, people are going to bring their kids, Josh. People are going to bring their kids.
If your menu has Eggs Benedict, get a high chair.
Get a high chair. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You know what else I'm saying, folks? This episode's 5 stars. Okay? Otherwise, what are you nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, okay? Mondays and Thursdays, folks. Spotify's big time, okay? We love it over there on Spotify. The video, Josh, I'll never get over this, okay? I'll never get over it. It's so easy. It's beautiful. No. And Josh's YouTube, you watch it on his video, my video, your video, Spotify's video, everywhere. Mondays and Thursdays, folks, we will see you next time.